Bada bing, bada boom.
Don't come with the drunk gun. Who's that?
I'm just saying. I mean, from time to time, things hit different.
Mm-hmm.
You got to show up with a different type of attitude, a different vibe, different, different type of style every time and time
Bada
again.
bing. Bada bang.
Speaking about a bing,
Mm-mm.
I hope you all got a. I hope you all got a hit of your drink. I hope you all got your everything ready to go because it's another night. There's another opportunity to be mischievous. You dig? It's a Monday night, and some people don't like this day for some reason. But this night, these Monday nights are gonna be a little different because it's midnight mischief with EPICforealz and
Mm-hmm.
mischievous Manda. We are here for all of your favorite foolishness from start to finish. You dig? And it's another Monday, and these opportunities are starting to pile in, giving people opportunities to go ahead and share your crazy, darkest secrets. You could go ahead and confide in us. I'm lying because you
Mm-hmm.
tell me, I telling everybody. I tell me to put it like
I
that.
ain't
You,
gonna
you
tell
tell
nobody.
me, you ain't gonna tell nobody.
No, this is safe space. And I also say that. This is
But
a safe space.
if you don't call nobody name though, like could you tell everybody that?
They call people names, babe. You never know punk, babe. Call me. I
Cool.
need joking. Don't call my names. Don't call
if
my
this your
names, guys.
if this your first time poking your head off inside of here, this is where you show up after you done put the kids to bed or put your
Mm-hmm.
man them to sleep. Or you then put your lady underneath the sheets and you decide to say, let me go ahead and crack my cell phone open and see what's going on in this crazy world. And you know what is? Midnight mischief. This
Yeah.
where you shut up because grown folks is talking. This is a no children's zone. Do not put this on your Bluetooth or your Fire
So funny.
TV or your Apple TV and turn this up loud. You do not want this as a part of your life. You don't not loud. You gotta privatize this conversation. And speaking of privatize this conversation, Manda,
Mm-hmm.
these questions tonight, they're a little different.
Oh my God. So just
They're a
say
little
this.
different.
Drink my wine now. Like drink.
I'm
Finish
saying
any stuff before we
they
start.
they ain't crazy, right? But they do make you think. I'll put it like that. They make you think. I think
Okay.
I make it maybe a little bit too big of a deal about it. But this couple of minutes while you're here, y'all gotta hit the like button, hit the love, and share this bad boy like crazy. But tag some people inside the chat. You dig? I
Mm-hmm.
won't give away. I will start these giveaways next week, and I can't be giving these away to people who just ninja watching and hiding in the darkness and in the shadows and Batman and the
You
whole
ain't trying
time.
to come
No,
party.
no, like I just need some some intimate interpretational shoot, what's the word I looking for?
I don't know, but you
Communicational.
you far off right now.
I'm
Gonna be
not
a slap. Hold on.
indeed. There you go. So share the link. I'm about to grab the link and share it too. As the sounds in the background, man, has already started letting everybody know that it
All
happens.
right.
It happening now. You know. So I can need y'all to go ahead and do what it do.
I just like I feel like I was not computer savvy at all just now. Could not find the volume button. I bad.
Yo, we only got a few minutes that we starting, people. They'll give you some time to go grab your drink and get comfortable, cozy if you like it.
Mm-hmm.
You know? If you're here, drop your favorite emoji inside the chat. Let me see where your head is. Whatever type of energy you on tonight, your emoji will let us know so we know what direction we need to go in. As if we could partially start this conversation off, because I wanna sort of see where this may go. You
Oh
dig?
Lord. I feel nervous. I don't know why.
You feel nervous? Why you feel nervous?
I don't know why. I just have no idea where your mind is going to like take us tonight.
I mean, like I say, I tried to keep it in mind. I had a couple people who reached out to me and was like, "Yo, these conversations y'all be having just be crazy and this, that, and the third." And I'm like, I don't see what's the crazy. Shout out to
I
Mike
don't think they're
in the
that bad.
building. Mr. Benton is in the building. You dig?
Okay.
And don't forget the second half of the show, we are letting people on to share your uneducated opinions along with us. And we could go ahead and, let you tap in, depending on where you're from. But do definitely drop your favorite emoji off in the chat so we can know you're here. We got 6 minutes. We might still have a small conversation then, Manda. I mean, I'm just saying.
Do it.
Okay. All right, then. Um, what is a part of a man's body that most women don't like?
That we don't like.
They don't like. They typically
But
don't
I
like.
would say feet. But I found out that from International Women's Day, they made me sure that apparently us females we look down at guys' feet, and that kind of determines if we want to stay with them or not. That's weird.
Wow.
You would be surprised. I didn't think that that was a thing, and I'm sorry that I strayed away from your question, but I was blown away when I heard that they like women like would literally
So the
check your
size of your
feet, and
feet.
I don't just mean the size. Like I know it's
So
automatically, yeah, big feet, big,
so
but
women be
no,
on their
like they
foot.
want to
Women,
say you
women
have
be
a
women
nice
be on
little
their foot
pedicure.
shaming.
Like I mean, if you can't keep your foot together, then how you
So you
supposed
trying to
to?
tell me a dude with his toe cuticles done is the turn on?
Apparently so. It shows that you take very good care of
So
yourself.
so
Imagine you
y'all
trying to rub foot. Nah, I as a gal, I mean, I
rub
know it's
foot.
soft. But y'all trying to like cuddle and like rub your feet together and then like it's feel like too hard or no. So I said that to say all the guys on you, make sure get yourself a little pedicure at least, once a month, once every 2 months or something.
Wow.
Depending
I
on
don't know
how
how to
your
feel. I don't
toes
know how to
feel.
feel, but that.
Drop a picture of your foot inside the chat room. I need you.
Whatever. Y'all don't see my foot. So as I say, size matters. So I don't want to do this. I don't need any extra followers right now. I want to go ahead and just let that be. Let that be as that be.
Talks. I got talks. Okay, so
I'm
let me answer
falling.
your actual question. Sorry. Um, I know for me, the thing that is a turn off for me, honestly, I always get personal, is like guys who like their fingernails, they just bite them right down to like all the way. You laughing? I'm so serious. Yeah, like they just bite them all the way down into the bed, and it's like
Like
more
a neighbor.
skin than nail. And I'm just like, that's a turn off
Shout,
for me. I don't know why. So I guess hands and nails.
shout out to
Yeah,
Dwayne in the
Kazi.
building. Let me go ahead and let this link fly. So it's bad nails and bad feet. That's what women have a problem with.
I mean, I don't want to say I care about the feet, but the nails to me is a bit of a turn off. Stink mouth, like they're the automatic stuff, but that biting your nails all the way down, like you always hungry or like you just, I don't know. I don't even know how you just do that. But yeah, that's definitely a turn off for me.
Wow.
What about you though? What female quality is
Well, I'm gonna
concerning
try
for
to
you?
speak for the guys.
Are you saying most?
Yeah,
I just want
yeah.
to say
I'm gonna try to speak for the guys. I guess. I mean, I'm gonna try to I guess speed past that. Shout out to Jay. Jay in the building. Jay say bad teeth. Lance say he in the building real quick.
that's your baby.
So for me, for men, I think most men dislike women with let me see how to put this. Should I be nice?
You say should you be nice?
Yeah. Do I have to be nice, or should I just try to be like kosher?
But don't be, guys, just be honest, babe. Don't be nice. Kosher. This midnight mischief. This ain't no church service. This ain't no. This midnight mischief.
Shitty
Speak your
shape.
mind. Say it exactly how you want to say it. What you say? I hope you said it wrong. Right?
Shitty shape.
Did you say,
If you got a shitty shape,
man, man? I
nah,
didn't
I'm not
judge.
gonna be the guy. I'm not gonna be the guy who describe. I'm not gonna be the guy who defines what a shitty shape is. I'm gonna leave it alone, fellas. I need y'all to
Wow.
define for me what it may or may not mean. I don't know. I think that's
And
what
if
guys
if
said.
if any one of y'all say no bungie, I want y'all to know, like, I blocking y'all right now. Like, y'all will not be able to speak anymore in this
Wow,
situation. For me to say shitty shape, I'm like, mother sick dread. I have, like, no bungie. Oh, man.
wow,
Y'all don't
wowzers,
call me out, babe. Is
wowzers, wowzers.
that it, though?
Say big belly and trying to little sticky bogey, trying to push your bogey out with your wow. That's
Glad you
the
judgy.
shape like laundry.
Shay.
Think about the shape out. Man, it's getting weird, man. They all play
Aww.
though. Yo, we got 1 minute left. 1 minute left before we kick this thing off. So let's sneak one side there. Let's say, what's something you think women like about men? Throw something quick out there. Something like a part of their out of appearance. Before you even get to meet the dude, you looking at them across the room.
Okay,
What?
physical attack.
Yeah,
Good teeth. A
good
guy
thing.
with a good smile could run the state. Listen to
With a
me. A guy with a
so you could
good
have a big forehead and good teeth and you good.
man. Hold on, man. Hold on. I don't have like big forehead, big like big. I mean, I don't know. I may see your teeth before I see your forehead. I'm sure about that. You didn't have to throw that last part in there.
Wow.
But good teeth. I think that's the first thing females. I would say one of the first things that we look at. Good teeth, and I would say like a nice physique. I guess it depends on your type, but good teeth for sure. A nice smile.
Wow.
Mm, mm.
You have any idea
Nice
what you
teeth,
think?
nice
You have
smile.
any idea what you think men like about women physically? You better don't say bungie.
Y'all probably like. Y'all probably like that. You just want to say breast and booty. That's what y'all be looking for.
Breast and bungie? That's what you think it is?
Yes, yes.
Wow.
Y'all know y'all. You know y'all know y'all mental capacity. You don't go beyond that.
A pretty neighbor. How about that?
But you
We got 25 seconds before this thing kick off, people. I'm gonna need y'all to go ahead and jump off inside this piece. Me and Manda are here. We are here for the foolishness. Shout out to Cat, shout out to Jay, shout out to Lance is in the building right now. Y'all don't forget the second half of the show we letting people on. So if you want to be on, let us know inside of the chat that you are here for the foolishness. And by all means, the foolishness has begun. It has begun. Get the first drink in now, eh? Get your first sip in now. Let's pour a glass of the foolishness to dose to the amount of shabockery that's about to go down. I'm gonna need y'all to get it together because it's about to get weird. You dig? Manda, you ready?
I'm ready.
I've
I'm
been
super
ready.
ready. I just poured another glass.
I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I'm here. You're here. We're here. Ladies and gents, this has been Midnight Mischief every Monday night, where the vibe shall always continue. This is episode 3, and I have Manda
It's
Panda
three.
here.
You sure it's three? Does he fall? I was
This
thinking
is the
four.
well, four was the first one that we just did it to
We
see
are
what people's
counting
head was or
Valentine's
whatever.
Day. We're counting that.
We on 4 then. Let me move it in. Let's remix it then. Okay, we can call it 4. Fine. Okay, boom. How'd I look right there? 4. Fine. Better.
I like that.
There you go. We pleasing people
Yeah, I
tonight,
like
man.
it.
We people pleasing tonight. You dig? So, you dig? So, shout out to everybody inside. I see Warren is inside here. The wolf is in the building. What the heck going on up inside here? Y'all know what's going on, man. I out the running long time, big belly man. Wowzers. Felt like you got a belly.
I'm not with a big belly, just like one to the end, like, you know.
These are very important, strong arms. Okay. Height.
Amen.
Okay. Y'all judgy now, boy. Look at him.
Amen.
I don't know how to feel. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, if you're
That's a
here,
triple threat right there, by the way. Strong
the
arms,
teeth.
good teeth, and height. Ooh,
You say it got to be what?
stop, please. Just,
What it is?
just don't hurt yourself.
What
Don't
it
rip
is?
your
Hold
shirt.
on.
Please stop fighting with yourself.
Make sure my attires are proper. Let me.
What are you doing?
Someone said something behind me. No. Okay.
That's all I'm starting to because you're
Hold on. Somebody texted me. Hold on. Give me a second. Give me a second. Let me. The
Don't
lighting,
show
yeah,
your big
the
arms,
lighting
man.
ain't too good. The lighting ain't too good. Then. Hold on. Give me a second. Let me. Yeah, they got it. We can link.
You finished?
I think so. I had to check a message just now. I was in the way. Who this is deciding that they won't come spam the page there. Chill out. Okay, so listen, ladies and gents, you are a part of Midnight Mischief right now where we are one. And by one, I mean that we get to share everything. Your business is my business. My business is still not your business. But we're going to share a little bit of everybody's business tonight. That's where you get to share all your crazy, uneducated opinions, thoughts, ideas, lusts, loves, likes, dislikes. You may have a relationship question. You may have a question about something that's growing out of your body that you can't explain. You may have some things that you can't. We're just here to make sure that you know that your life is a good one, a great one. We're going to make the best out of every situation. You dig? And speaking of making the best out of every situation, I think we might as well just jump right into our pregame. You know, I always got a pregame question. I dig it, sick, whatever, right?
Okay.
Manda, quick question. Somebody been in a relationship with somebody now for 5 years.
Okay.
3 years. 4 years. Stay in the even middle. 4 years.
Pick a number.
4 years.
Pick a number.
4. I was going to say 4.5, but I said, let me just stick with 4. 4 years, right? They've been in a relationship for 4 years. Right?
Uh-huh.
And with this 4 years they've been in a relationship, they decided they got to tell somebody a secret. All right?
Okay.
Because they're getting serious.
Okay.
The secret is, when we first started dating, I didn't take it serious. I was having fun. So one night when we were supposed to hook up, that was actually my twin in there with used juicing.
You want
Should the
to?
that was my twin you was in there sleeping with, not me. It was my twin. I wasn't taking it serious, but I just figured I'd tell you. Um, does the person have a right to be upset? Not the right. Sorry, not they have a right.
No, I
How
understand.
mad? How mad should this person be? Should they
I
even be mad?
mean, you know what? For the fact that you couldn't tell the difference between me and my twin for 3 years, then the question is, should I be mad? And then I don't think that you should feel no type of way because, like, clearly you wasn't reading it that much either. If like you couldn't tell it, I sure it feel a little different. Like all can't feel the same. It got, even if they're
Wow.
identical, like you don't notice it for 3 years that you slept with somebody else. Like it's weird.
Well, they
Yeah, I
wasn't
don't think
doing
they
it
should
the
be mad.
whole time. I'm saying early
It don't
on,
matter if it was one
they
time. It
for
don't
that
matter if it
one
was one
juice.
time. Yes. I feel like
Oh.
even if I set you up, even if I set up that situation where I put my twin there,
You say, yo, you need to try this. Try this. You see foot?
like
You need to try this.
if I already set you up my twin, like you don't know the difference. Like no, I don't think they should be mad though. Okay, 3 years to pass. Like it's okay. It's okay. We still here. We were riding strong. I think that's okay. I don't feel like you should be mad.
Nah, this they shouldn't be mad on both ends. Whether it was a guy that had his brother in there, and if it was a girl who's like, "Yo, sis, you need to try this." Should both of them have that same energy? I'm
But
saying I want to hear where how
wait,
far this rabbit hole goes.
where do you even get this question from?
I'm saying this is midnight mystery. Sometimes people don't think outside the box. I need to know.
I feel like I'm gonna be lost for words. Okay, if it's a guy and he sends his brother in as a female, she's obviously gonna be able to tell the difference. That's first and
No,
foremost.
no, 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 no. Obviously, no, because there's dudes who's let their boy come inside there in the dark room and they just can't even tell, and that ain't even no twin.
That's
There's
not
niggas who
true.
there's dudes who know the routine. When you see the door crack, nigga be like, "Hey, once that done start, if that door open and you switch out, you switch out." Now if she don't turn around because she concerned about whatever, that's on her. Somebody support my ideals inside this chat room
If
and
no
tell
one
me,
can support that in the next 10 seconds, like I talking about like experience it or something like that, then that is
fellas,
invalid. Because as
fellas,
females, you can know if your partner switch, even if like you like, you just know, you just
just know,
know.
just
Y'all
know.
niggas on the
Okay.
same stroke game. None of
Wow,
y'all.
nigga might have switched it up. He might have been bam, bam, bam,
No,
bam, bam, bam,
no,
bam,
just
bam, bam,
no.
bam, bam. The boy
I
coming there,
still,
bam, bam, boom, 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 bam, bam, boom, 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 boom.
I still kind of feel like
But
only because the time frame, like 3 years, and like if we good, like we good, then I might be bugged for like a little second, but I might be like, oh, you sneaky dog, or like I don't know, as a type, but I don't. I mean, so much time already passed. Like, why would you feel some type of way now?
and it was in the early stages too. It was like in the we just was sort of hooking up kind of stages, but then things got serious.
Even worse, like there's
But
no
he said you
obligation.
blaming the victim. He said you blaming the victim. Wow, just
The victim is
wow.
wrong because you should be able to tell the difference.
Say you also been cool with the twin the whole time. Now says you slept with two brothers. Weird.
Oh, very weird.
Have a good morning. This one wide awake. It's on a Watagwan. So yeah, I mean so you're basically saying on both ends, neither person should be upset then.
No, I don't think so. Because like I say, like okay, when you're in that dating phase, there is zero obligation. There is no reason for you to be.
Zero.
There is no reason for you if y'all just dated. Like we just dating. There's no sort of exclusivity towards
Wow.
this relationship. I'm
Wow.
not
You sure?
obligated. I don't feel like there's no sort of serious obligation to you. Like, now I already know where you're gonna go with this, and I feel like I'm gonna regret saying that. But I am standing my ground. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I don't feel like there's no major obligation. I don't. Now
Okay.
it's different when you say we're dating exclusively, or you like set the tone or make it known that you want something more or whatever, whatever. Then that's a little bit different. But if you just dating, like if I go on a date today, I go on a date tomorrow, I go on the next date, like I don't owe none of y'all no explanation on, oh, I had a date today with somebody. Well, that's what dating is. I listening. So you got some things to say. Hey, Shauna. Talk.
You sure?
Talk.
You honestly standing on what it is you saying right now? You
It is
sure?
dating, babe. That's like when people
Okay,
say,
okay, 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 okay. Hold on, hold on.
"Hi."
That's dating on paper. In reality, would you go on a date with a guy, see him out in the next 2 days with another girl, enjoying himself? Could he then get a second date with you?
Say that again.
Could he then get a second date with you after
If
you've
I
seen
see
him
him
out?
out,
You've seen him out enjoying himself with another
yeah,
gal. He can still
okay,
come get. He can still come get with you.
okay, epic. Reality right now. NASA only this big. That's first and
It
foremost,
ain't
right?
about the reality. Your
Hold on,
feelings is what
hold
I'm
on,
speaking to.
hold on. I'm gonna get back on to you.
Okay.
More times than not, especially nowadays, even if you go just beyond dating, not one single gal in this chat can't say they had sex with somebody, it didn't work out, the person cheat on them or whatever, and then they didn't have sex with them again after that, at least once.
Yeah,
Especially
but
if the sex is
that's.
good. So what I'm saying is, if I go on that date with you the first time and that date was great and we're not exclusive, and I see you out with somebody else, and you say, "Hey, you wanna on a different time on a separate occasion invite me out?" Why the hell not? Why would I not go? I wouldn't feel no
Okay.
type of way. I don't feel like
Is
you
this your
should.
opinion, or you thinking this is how women think? Which one is it?
Right, women nowadays are so like territorial, and I think that territorialness in that dating phase, it's not a good. That's not a good thing. So
But
I
the
do
thing
think this
is,
is
right?
more of a. Go ahead.
Here's what I think. This idea that somebody likes somebody, right? It's a matter of trying to impress that person or feeling valued to some degree as to why this person is even talking to you in the first place. So when you see your value mishandled with the idea of somebody giving that very same energy that you think is valuable because you allow this person in your space, they're over there sharing that very same supposed good that you see that you like or want or whatever with somebody else. How much are you actually valued? Girls will not even accept a dude who asks them second if they out with a friend. You think they're gonna like the second place going out with a date? I asked this question before. If two girls
Ladies.
out and a dude come over to one girl, right? And he says, "Hey, what's going on?" Boom, boom, boom. And she supposedly either turn him down or ain't interested. And he decided to then try to talk to the friend. Women ain't having it. And that's their friend. And they would not let that second place situation play out in the front of them. You can tell me if I'm wrong and chat. Let me know. Do y'all think a woman would be okay with a dude talking to her friend first and she turned him down or whatever? And then he comes and tries to talk to the next girl. Would she be in for it? Please let me know before we take this
I
message any
really have to
further.
take the personal aspects out of answering these questions. I am trying so hard, babe, because
You have
I know
to.
for a fact that there are girls out there, and I'm narrowing it down to this. I know for a fact that there are girls out there who would mess around with people who they know their friend used to deal with.
But yeah, see,
That's a rampant thing.
but see, that's the difference between
PDM, the
a.
people that man, the girls them love the people that man. So if a guy approaches a female and my friend or whatever, nowadays in my opinion, is I think I could say the general consensus on this. If you like that guy, yeah, he might approach her first or whatever. It didn't work out. And you physically attracted to him, not even on a knowing him on no personal level, you're physically attracted to him like you want to maybe have sex with him. See, these guys, they biting. They jumping. It just see
But
what they say. One man's trash is another man's treasure. One man's trash is another man's treasure. Same rules apply. If she's physically attracted to him, I don't think that she's gonna be like, oh well, you tried to talk to my friend first, so even though you look good and I want to feel your cock or
look
whatever,
at
like
the
I'll
look.
just
See,
no.
I mean, I can wait. I
Cap,
can wait and
y'all
tell people. I
capping,
can wait and tell
y'all
people play it out.
capping.
If it's a controlled environment, a woman will allow it. If it's not a controlled environment where she doesn't have control over the situation, I don't see that happening. I
And
pretty
let
much
me just
ask this on a
say,
big scale.
my answer is based on, I think, the general. I'm not talking about a mature woman who don't have things going for herself. I'm talking about the generation for the most part that we in now. Like it's garbage, mate. The dating pool is trash. Like it's one big cesspit, and everybody like doing these sort of dumb stuff. And even though you could say no, are you saying, oh, it's a no for me? Cat, I appreciate that. You probably is one of them little diamonds or whatever. But half the guys in that song ain't really know that. Like that. I hate to say it like that. There are some
I'm
amazing women out there, but trash.
Yeah, I mean, speaking of trash, though, the
Oh
caveat to
God.
the rest of my question was the fact that let's just say the twin did catch a piece, right? Because you wanted to sort of double dip and have
Not
fun
to
and
these
let your twin
twins.
catch a piece, right? I'm saying we end up with the twins. Let's say they let their sister, brother, whatever it is, catch a piece, right? And they're
Mm.
mad, and they say, you know what, I'm pissed, but you gotta let me get it one more time, just for setting me up.
No, she wrong. Straight up.
Do they deserve
No.
getting that one more piece just to see if they can tell? Prove
Ab-
it. Prove it. You have to prove
Absolutely.
it.
Absolutely not. If she decides, if he or she decides that they wanna go and sleep with that person, your twin again, then I think they rate you on no type of level, or they ain't really serious about you. And very likely the sex with your twin was better than the sex with you. So that's probably a
Wow.
situation you need to just
Wow.
roll on up out of there.
Wow.
'Cause that don't make no sense.
Wow.
Sorry.
Wow. This would say if I
If,
speaking from experience or talking to some guys, I don't know why you dragging me in this.
thank you. Pull him in.
I don't know why you're dragging me in this, but it is what it is. We'll say P is in the dating pool. Mother flip. P is in the dating pool. Wowzers. Glad
I'm
say,
telling
I
you,
feel it
it's a
take a
sex
special
with.
guy to turn a girl out because she F's with him. I mean, I would suppose so. I mean, it's what it is. Listen, if you're watching right now, hit the like button. Tag some people inside the chat who you know love having crazy conversations, love having little grown up debates, and being able to sort of share their crazy opinions. Man, we are for the crazy parts of this week, which starts off on Monday night. And we ain't even jump into our first question for the day. We still sort of playing around or whatever like that. Manda,
I was
quick
gonna
question,
say.
right? You was online. You was dating the guy online for like a
Uh-huh.
couple of days because he ain't in town or whatever the situation is, and y'all sort of you see his picture, blah blah blah, this and the next. He real fine, right?
Be
You
exclusively
done,
dating. I have to
yeah.
ask that.
Y'all are in a relationship right now. Y'all full blown in a relationship because online
Okay.
dating, but. He had a secret to tell you, and he
Okay.
always tell you, "Well, I really wouldn't tell you because it's it's sort of close and dear to me, but I'll tell you when I see you." Right? And when you see him, come to
Mm-hmm.
find he's a Siamese twin.
Oh
So he stuck to his brother, but he fine. Like he
no, I know.
chin chisel. They talking about chest rippling. It just the
Okay.
chest just boom 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 boom. He just, but he's a Siamese twin. Like he brother right here. So when he say hi, he brother say hi. Would you stay with him? You done in a
Okay,
relationship?
let me ask this right. Not to be weird. Are they connected like at the arm, like
Where you want him
like
connected?
leg? Like they sharing a leg? I trying to figure out if it's two.
You tell me where they connected.
I ain't gonna lie.
Shut
Man, so
up.
she didn't know. How she didn't know? Why you take a picture?
Because they have their
As she
own
didn't know.
Facebook. They have their own Facebook pages, right? And you saw them online, your chat or
So
whatever.
I ain't gonna lie, man, I break up with them, but I feel like you catfishing me.
Why?
I answer that. I breaking up with you. No, I can't. No. You know the trick and kill me. I'm breaking up. No, I'm done.
You can't. You
No,
can't. You can't have a juice in peace. You there juicing and you look to the
no.
left.
That's
He
what I'm
brother right
saying.
there.
Like
He brother right there looking at you.
it's always a
No.
threesome. Like no, no. I'm sorry. No, we breaking up because you lied. Like you basically lied. That's like me saying. That's like someone saying, "Oh man, I sitting there right now. I sitting there and be like, wait, like my bone be dead, big." And then you see me and I have like a piece of plywood. Like that's no, you
Wow.
confuse it. Like that's not fair. That's not fair. That's lying. I ain't that.
That's
You
dope.
got to go
Say
our
I added
separate
to that
ways.
either. Jane say I added to that. But
Yeah,
listen,
babe.
I like how y'all energy. I know. Y'all also.
No, babe. Ever.
Let
Ever.
me
Be
take a sip,
real.
man.
Be real. I know. I feel like I can't even ask you that because guys, you probably will see two Siamese and think, "Oh my gosh, that's gonna be amazing. Oh, it's
First of
great."
all, you're not about to. What I can
Okay.
say. Since I
Okay.
have to say, oh my god, I think that's great. Wow. Oh my gosh, yo, that's hilarious, man. Yo, we about to jump into our first question for the day. I think we've been playing around and having a blast right now for a hot minute, but I think it's about that time for us to have our first question jump out of the gate. Now, Amanda, you gotta jump
Yeah.
on the first question, right? How you feel about
Is it
this?
I'm good. Is it okay to buy your baby mother or father holiday gifts?
Your baby
Now,
mother or your father, holiday gifts. Nah,
first
could
of all,
they?
I don't really know. Like, okay, honestly, I think that there's a certain level of respect. I would assume that you're obviously in a relationship, correct? With somebody else.
Yeah.
Okay, if I'm in a
Uh-huh.
relationship with somebody and I have a child with somebody else, I feel respectfully we buy no gifts.
Why? And that's the
Now,
mother of his. That's the
listen,
woman or father who.
listen. If it's something, if it's no, if it's a situation where my child is very young and they be like, "Oh, they want to get daddy a gift" or some crap like that, then they out of mind technically like purchasing something light and giving it to the child to give to the father. But it ain't gonna be like oh hey baby daddy, I know your birthday today. Just bought you this Michael Kors watch or this tripod of jockeys or this setup on the I don't
That
know, like it's
try
no.
pocket jockey.
Y'all don't get three jockeys in a what? No. No. Shout out to Cam the Comfort. Cam says that the gift that guys want is boxes. Let me see. Boxes, cologne. I can't remember what he says. Something dumb. Socks. Socks, boxes, and cologne. No, that ain't what y'all just want. Deodorant,
A try
lotion.
pocket
No.
jockey. Like who? Dudes really are just suffering in the jockey department. Like they have like a limited supply of jockeys. Like who running through their drawers at that rate to the point where you feel you need that as a gift.
No, I'm just saying. But then,
We had one question one time. We saw Reality Sucks, right? And the question was, how long should you keep your drawers? Is 10 years too long?
um,
5 years. Some people got jockeys and some people got
longer
boxes
than
in they draw from college.
that.
Niggas got a high school panties in they draw. Y'all ain't gonna lie to me. Y'all got panties from middle
I
school still
think
in y'all back of your drawer.
I think if the underwear is still in good condition after 10 years, then by all means keep that there. Now, if you know get holes or the string pulling down on one side or the lace ain't on it no more, or the lace too holy or anything along those lines, then like by George, it's time to let them go. So
Wow.
that's my take on
That's a
it. Did I
line says
answer your
way too
question
long. Yo.
respectfully?
Long, too long. I'm just saying. I mean,
You might get a
true
good
story.
good quality pair of hands panties would last you in 10 years. I mean
Wow.
probably not
So
realistically, but still.
that's wild. But yeah, to try to stay on topic, buying somebody holiday gifts, right? Um, I'm saying okay. So the idea is that you shouldn't because that's
Yeah.
a personal gesture. Like, what's the problem with buying something for somebody who played a major into what you call it integral part of your life? I guess
Something
family
has to trans
basically. That's family.
something has to that's why I say if it's from a child to parent situation, then yeah. But if you're in a whole other relationship, like would you be okay with your significant other buying a gift for their baby daddy? Let's be realistic. No. That's not something that
It
any
depends on
partner
how
of mine is gonna be comfortable with.
I gotta pick up the gift. Like if you say you give us something, I gotta pick it up.
Because you dumb, that's why.
Like
I can't believe
if
you
he
do
like
something
you
like
say
that.
he need a watch, Mega Man,
Sheesh.
Sonic the Hedgehog, somebody could be on that watch. Somebody could be on that watch. She needs some sneakers. He got a tournament coming up. He needs some sneakers. By all means, he getting some shocks.
No.
He getting some. What you call those? What you call them? But the people is wear some sketches. He sent him some sketches.
Some
He's straight.
FUBU. I
Some
think it's
sketches. He
like I
getting the
say,
food.
I think it just really depends on the gift. I think that's the important part. Like I understand like you could like get like and it has to be like from the kid. It can't be me pulling up and saying, "Oh, well, I know I remembered that your birthday was today, so I just come to drop off a gift." No, that's
Wow.
disrespectful as fuck to your significant other. I don't think that that's like
Doesn't.
I don't think that's a go.
Wow. Crowd,
No,
y'all let us know what y'all think. Do you think it's okay to go ahead and give a gift to your significant, not a significant other, your baby father, baby mother? Is it okay for you to do it or for your partner to do it, given the fact of the matter that y'all had some kind of history? Let us
y'all
know
be
if
honest now.
that. Yeah. Let us know what's inside the chat. Let us know. Boom, drop it off inside the chat. Let us know, I guess, how that plays out. And I definitely want to see what y'all opinions are on this. This is the interactive show. Don't just hide in the cut. Hit the like button, share. I need to see some people getting tagged inside your man. Tag your favorite friend. All the people who you know. And Speaking of favorite friend, let me ask another weird question. Right. First of all,
Oh God.
read it, Manda. Read it first, and then we can see
Okay.
where it goes. All right, read it first.
Okay. Someone looks 10 times better, and now they want you. Would you accept?
So let me paint the picture first before you may or
Yeah.
may
Give
not
me
answer
bits
the
of
wrong
it.
thing. Right.
Yeah.
Let me give a full context. Right. You know how some people will say, "Oh well, somebody who didn't want to talk to you and you was trying to talk to them or whatever," right? And then you go on this
Right.
this journey, to all of a sudden you either losing weight or you're hitting the gym or whatever the situation is, right? And now you, for lack of a better word, use a pie. You fine now, and now the person sort of wants you or whatever the situation is. Should you give? And first of all, when you wasn't the shit, you wanted them. But now that you was a pie, should you give them or should you play into the idea of what you wanted in the first place? Or should you be like, you didn't want me when I this and the next?
Oh
What you
my
think?
gosh. What is that song, babe? As a DJ, I know you know that song where this babe, hey, going, where this babe had this exact same. What is the song, babe? Is it started from the bottom now? Yeah, no, it ain't that. Either way, fuck no. Screw that
Go
nigga
on,
to
Manda.
the max. Screw that
Wow.
nigga to the max. To
Wow.
the max. To the max. Screw that, babe. Thanks, Kat. I see us agreeing on things. Kat says,
Manda is the giving
I
it a good
concur with you,
show.
Manda. If it's a gift from the kid, sure, but I'm not going to get it to give my father's child a gift. Right. I
Wow.
agree. Boundaries. It's a certain level of respect that you should have for your significant other.
Back then they didn't want me. Now
That's the
what?
thing.
They all
There you
love
go,
me.
Jay. That's the right there. That's real talk.
But
No.
so why not though? If that's what you wanted, and now you sort of
What?
brought yourself to the point of whatever the situation may be, why not?
First of all, I've leveled up, obviously. I ain't, I don't know, however she would look back then or whatever. But I was a new ass bitch. And if I wanted you bad then and you wasn't on my run, and now you want me because I was a new ass bitch, no, fuck you. No, absolutely not. There's no chance, no way in hell that I will even give you the time of day. You didn't respect me then, you didn't like me then for whatever reasons. So now that I am considered in your eyes slimmer or I spend that 5 grand to get that new bongi or whatever, like now you want to like me? No, get lost, babe. No, no, absolutely not. By no means, there's absolutely no chance at all. If you invite me on a date, I'll go eat your food and then still go home. Period. No.
So
You there's no way that you there's no absolutely no way, Epic, that you could even say anything that could even possibly oppose me not making sense right now. There's
okay.
nothing that you can say.
I mean, would you like my opinion? I mean, I'd love to share it with you.
I would love.
Okay. Um,
Don't go.
if a dudes understand that they gotta bring value to the conversation. So if your money ain't right, you shouldn't expect no attention. If your body ain't right, you shouldn't expect no attention. If your game ain't right, you don't expect no attention. This is just the regular walking around everyday mindset of men. So when you see dudes who never used to get no attention and stuff like that or whatever, right? In high school and stuff like that or whatever the situation is, and then they grow up and they turn out to be such and such. There's plenty of people who would say, "Boy, I remember that gal used to be in high school and Mother sick. I used to think she's fine. I used to have a crush on her. Now I grow up. Now I try to. She trying to talk to me. She see me online. She sending me little inbox stuff or whatever, liking my posts and blah blah blah. So I say all that to say this, right? The reference you make it that has to be a woman's point of view. That wasn't a male's point of view to say, okay, well, I ain't got it together now, and now that I got it together, I ain't want this gal no more. That's not a male point of view. That
Absolutely not.
that is not a male's point of view. That is a woman's point of view. And I know that's a woman's point of view because of the fact that it's almost like let me hold that against you kind of deal, or that I think I deserve more kind of deal. The context was she wanted this dude, and because she didn't fit whatever it was that he may or may not have liked at the moment, She isn't required to say, let me go get better and be what it is that I know this dude actually likes. Because for some reason, it's almost like women feel they should do absolutely zero.
So in order to get a guy that I may be physically attracted to, a guy that I like, to notice and like me back, I have to go and readjust and change
You see the words you
to
picking?
fit what he likes because I
You
like
see
him.
the words he picking? You see the
I'm
words
going
you
based off of
picking?
what you say.
No, no, no. You saying readjust and change. Ain't nobody said ever no readjust and change. All of this is about being whatever is the better version of yourself, which more people will tend to want to be a part of whatever you got going on. We know attractive people tend to get more attention and tend to get treated better. You will let a nicer car out the corner before you let a big dump truck or a car out the corner that ain't really looking all that fly. You will
And that's
talk to
all of no
people
concrete.
nicer. You will talk to people nicer if they dress better and all this other stuff. See, Cohen, now I say instead of the link, Cohen need to jump in on this conversation. Cohen, this is pretty much almost the second question now, so I might as well go ahead and shoot the link to you. Go and check your WhatsApp real quick. I just pushed it over there to you real fast, but just to give a little bit of context, right? Why is it that if you may or may not be in a good space, and now you feel you are in a good space, why won't you go get what you wanted?
I think you're
What's the
missing.
point?
I feel like here's what I feel like you're missing, right? I liked you, right? I liked you. And maybe you weren't physically attracted to me. Maybe I was a bigger girl or maybe I was too skinny. Whatever it was, you didn't like me. So now that I readjusted or switch up my body a little bit or whatever, and now that I'm more, I guess, pleasing to your eyes or now that I'm more attractive to you now, you think you could pull up on me some type of way? It's kind of like one of those situations where if you can't like me at my worst or whatever, you can't like me in this current state and work with me or whatever to become a better version or whatever, whatever, whatever.
So
Why
are
would I
you honestly saying
insinuate?
are you honestly saying women will accept men at their supposed worst and just climb the supposed ladder with them? Meeting a guy who ain't got his money together or ain't got his swag together or ain't really got no game, but she can say, well, he look like he got
He'll
potential.
cost me
That's
straight to
what
scandal, man.
women
He's worth
aiming.
his salt and
That's
pepper.
what women aiming for.
I kid you not, maybe never not the aim, but in my opinion, Epic, I honestly feel like a lot of times as females, like I say, the dating pool is shit. So to me, I honestly feel like there are more women out there that build guys up from nothing or from poor financial states or whatever than there are males that are building females up from the bottom. I honestly feel that way. There are more guys
Well,
out there that don't do shit, and as soon as they get with a female, they are now leveled up. And a lot of times, those same guys who are leveled up turn their back on the females that leveled them up. That
well, well.
happens, in
Hold on.
my opinion, in more cases with
I
females assisting men than the other way
No.
around.
I could tell you, no. That was more on the other way around because the majority of marriages end because of financial reasons, which is in a lot of cases dudes who ain't living up to their financial obligations or they fall short or lose their job or whatever. So when you see a dude lives up to a certain standard, or if a dude has a certain level of income or lifestyle or whatever, if he falls down below that, she is in most cases gone, or she finds some reason to play that out in a particular type of way. So when you say somebody walks into one situation one way and then they sort of go down, or the dude levels up and then he decides that he's going to dip out, that's the same thing you just said earlier when you said that now that I didn't level up, you think I want you. This the same narrative you said with the female, where you said that she ain't look the way she look no more, so
No,
you thinking she deserve more because she didn't level up it with her body or her looks or whatever, and now she don't want what she wanted in the first place. She want more, correct?
it's not a matter of wanting more. It's not allowing somebody that didn't see your value and didn't see your worth
What
at
value? How are
all.
you gonna tell him
What do
he's
you
supposed to
mean,
accept
babe?
something? All right, if you got better, that means you didn't like whatever it was you had and you wanted better for whatever that was that you changed that he now likes. I'm guessing it's either looks or your finances or you get your swag together or what they hit the gym, whatever the situation is, you now are more desirable. You're now saying that you're more desirable. You don't want what you wanted in the first place because you're basically qualifying him as disrespecting you or he didn't want you. How is it to them having a preference? That's like if a dude walk up to a woman and he's make $25,000 a year because he working on the company and she look at him like, oh, wait a minute, you see what you're driving? No, sir. What type of job you have? Were you in between jobs? No, sir. Now the dude got a legit job. Now he moving, he business running. He got a couple of employees. He got money coming in. He done start another little side business. He done do a little crypto. He got a little money coming in or whatever the situation is. Should he then have the same energy?
So you're telling me now, honestly speaking, you're telling me now that males out there, a girl could diss a guy to date for being broke or for being fat or for being whatever, and when he readjusts and level up his money, that if he like this gal, he could go back to her after she see him balling or looking good now, and
Let me
she
answer
says,
that.
"Oh,
Let
I
me
like
answer that
you."
correctly. I'll answer that correctly.
Please.
One, your choice of words every time you reference the gal is to be specific. You say diss him, talk to him bad, basically tell him he broken, whatever. So that's basically disrespecting him wholeheartedly as it relates to his male ego. So when you use
So
those
if I tell you
words,
I like you, and then you come and you tell me, "No, I don't like you because you," is that
no,
not the same thing?
no. If somebody isn't interested, maybe you trying, maybe you trying to flirt, maybe the person ain't paying attention, maybe the person ain't tell you this and the next. But you know who is paying attention? Cohen is in the building right now. The boy is snugging. The boy snugging.
So you know, if I say,
I try to let me see if I can catch him off guard. Get him inside you real quick. Let me go ahead and put our guests inside the middle. Listen, y'all are watching Midnight Mischief right now, but we are having an interesting conversation as we segue. We got two more questions coming your way. It's gonna be pretty dope. First of all, Mr. Fox, how you doing?
Radio, bro. What's going on, man? You know, I
Good,
usually
good.
at work. They have me on relationship again. So
Bye. There you go. So we got a little interesting conversation going on right now. Me and Manda trying to figure out what is what. Let me put Manda back up on the top here, when you go down to the depths. So we talking about this idea of leveling yourself up, and should you accept or want the person who you wanted in the first place after you've already leveled up? And I'm guessing me and Manda have different opinions as it relates from the male perspective and the female perspective. So maybe you can give us some insight, even though you coming in here with the testosterone. You may be able to still give us a little.
be honest.
You may still be able to give us a little bit of a look. See what Katie say. I don't see the problem, Manda. If you was overweight, you didn't like your body. Why should you have to? See,
I don't disagree with that, but for me already decide.
Don't she think she have more options now that she looks better? That's what she said.
I agree.
See, losing weight is only a part of a fix. Usually, this thing got to do comes after she still turns men off. But however, let's try to see if we can keep this sort of concise. Cohen, what do you think about this idea that somebody likes somebody, interested in somebody, want to be with somebody, all of the above, but they may or may not fit the description of what that person is either interested in, wants, or whatever the circumstances may be? There's no heavy disdain, like no disrespectful tones or no bad words being posed on why you don't want to be with them or whatever. But after the person has basically leveled up, should they then go ahead and go get what they wanted? Or should that person even allow that person in their space now that they're whatever.
I think that the difference is what you just said. Too. If it wasn't a disrespectful thing, like you weren't dissing the person, like let's say I don't like big women, obese women. I don't like it. I'm just being honest. I want to.
Manda said.
It just that's just me, right? But I wouldn't, especially if she's a stink person or nothing like that. I wouldn't diss you or talk bad to you or disrespect you, right? So in a situation where the person ain't disrespect you, you just ain't their type at that time. I don't see nothing wrong with you working on yourself. And if there's still an interest that you may have in that person and you look better now, I don't see nothing wrong with you going back. And that's
Cohen, do you honestly feel, right? If a lady comes to you and she says, no, if you go to a lady and she says, oh, well, honestly, I'm just not physically attracted to you, or you look too chunky or whatever, or you're bad. I like a guy who bad looks, can't be like EPICforealz or whatever. Like, would you, sorry, let me joking. Would you?
I had the perfect responses now, but they was gonna believe. But how I was gonna go say it? How I was gonna say it? They was gonna believe me, man. I promise. What was gonna fly out? Let me take a sip. Ooh. What I was gonna say just now, man, they was gonna believe me. Oh my goodness. The level of self-control.
Because I know you, and I know you too with something.
What I was gonna say, they was gonna believe me. I ain't gonna lie. Go ahead though. I can give you that one.
But Cohen, can you honestly say,
Mhm.
right, that that wouldn't make you
Yeah.
feel some type of way to the point where, like, even if it wasn't meant to be disrespectful,
Mhm.
that you would kind of feel like, oh, my mother said that I shoot my shot and shit. Like, I really did like this gal, but she ain't having it up. Like, that wouldn't make you feel no way at all.
It
Whereas
hurts.
if it,
Mhm.
right, you would be hurt. That's what I'm saying. So, like,
You know, but this where being real with yourself comes in too, though. Because let's say, for instance, I know I weigh overweight. I know
mhm,
for a fact I am obese. I need to work out, right? And then
mhm.
I show her that I'm interested. Whatever she's telling me, I already know this. There's something I want to change. So I can't really, I might feel to be hurt, but if I really think about it and be like, you know what? Would you date you right now?
But you thick body
No.
positivity.
No,
But you, so
I,
you telling me
I
that?
hate Lizzo. I hate Lizzo. So that ain't, don't ask me no
Thick,
body
you thick body
positivity.
positivity.
Don't ask me.
So while you
No, no.
saying it
I thought you was gonna
openly, while you saying it openly about I know I'm big and I know I need to work on me, that's called self accountability. I don't think that floats around in everybody's sort of everybody's
probably
stratosphere.
not. No.
So you may not be able to even use that as a good example of what somebody should use as their sort of, I
Yeah, that's
guess,
true.
basis in the
Now,
conversation.
what I would say, let's say for instance, a girl gets turned down from a guy she really likes, right? And then she goes through this transformation when she starts working out and stuff like that. Why you decide to work out? Something about what that guy said, you know is true. All right. And now the guys you attracting, part of that, a lot of that, because guys see physical first, is because you lose the weight. The same guys you getting attention from now that you level up, none of them was going to be interested if you did not go through that body transformation. So it ain't necessarily a case where you're trying to hurt the person's feelings, but the same way how women are preferences, guys are preferences too. If you don't fit that, then I mean, ain't really your feelings can be hurt, but what you could do with that?
So Mike, okay, so we really like. I'm sorry, not to like prolong this any longer,
No, no, that's
but
okay.
like we would really. Okay, I have an amazing personality. A girl has an amazing personality. I'm talking like she bomb as fuck,
Uh-huh.
but because she a little overweight or whatever, right? Or the only quality that she lacks is that maybe one or two little physical things or whatever. When she corrects those physical features or whatever it may be, financial whatever, when she corrects those things, she should still be open to taking someone who rejected her. Technically,
Can I sneak in there real quick? This is a quick little
go ahead.
caveat. Um, what happens in a lot of cases is that women tend to tell men what they should like about them. And then if the man doesn't like that or prioritize that thing, then it becomes a big thing. When you say a woman has a dope personality and all these bunch of things or whatever, how high up on the scale do you think that's of importance to a man who got his stuff together?
But I mean, not
Scale of 1 to
only
10.
personality, not
I
only
get that,
personality. But I
but
mean, I
that
just
played a
mean
big
like if
role in
there's
him
one
dipping.
negative quality, if there's one negative quality, let's just say that that one negative quality is weight. Because I think that's kind of like, I mean, guys have a type. And I think when you first look at a female, if you're not physically attracted to her, then it's a dud. And then normally the physical attraction is normally size. Let's be realistic.
And that's a big thing
And I
for a
agree.
man. But
And I
women do
agree.
not allow men to have that as a big thing. They have this thing now where they say you're supposed to accept me for who I am. If you don't like me who I am, you are hating, you are body shaming, you are all these bunch of things. So you're not able to wear what it is you want. But a woman who wants provision in the front of everything that a man represents, if his money don't line up, he is basically less than. They will remind you. The world will remind you. Reality will slap him in the face if his money don't line up the way it's supposed to. But this thing about what it is men want, which is basically exclusivity to a woman, access to her womb, her beauty, and the way that she looks, the very little simple things that men want, and it's usually down the line. I'm pretty sure I could tell you what Cohen want without them even having to tell you. I could give you 5 tips right now, and I'm pretty sure them 5 things. You
Like
can
it's
say, "Yep, got
felony.
it." You can say, "Yep, got it." Don't need nothing else. But that's part of the problem just for me. So someone would need to help me understand why is it that whenever men say, here's what we want, there tends to be a pushback. So if she wasn't what she knows most men want, she's upset. But then when she gets better, isn't she then at that point saying she deserves more?
Why is it that women have to, why is it that we fall in love with the potential of a guy knowing that we could help a guy build and grow and develop on so many different levels. But when it comes to a guy, when you get stuck on this one fault or flaw, even just sticking to the weight thing just for a quick second, right? If the only thing that I lack is weight, that's yes your only biggest issue right now, right? Is weight. Everything else aligns because that physical feature is not something that you crave or whatever. Why not say, hey, you know what? I really like you. Just the one thing I think, like this a particular thing. But you know what? I
I can
like
tell
you,
you
babe.
why.
So we
I can
we
tell you
busting our
why.
ass in the gym.
I can tell you why. One,
I don't think they're realistic though.
Huh?
a broke man don't even get through the door.
That's
And
not
I'm not even
true.
talking broke. I'm not talking broke. I'm talking about the dude who ain't got his money in order.
Listen
He
to
don't
me.
get through the door.
Someone on this live been with a broke ass nigga. At least one gal on
Yeah,
this live
been
been with a broke ass nigga before.
yeah, been with, but you ain't with him now. You was with him because of the fact that most of these women date off of the idea of sexual attraction and
Potential.
attention. No
No,
attention.
based on potential.
But
Knowing that a guy is in a particular state, if they're an amazing person or
Like,
whatever, babe, and they have goals and they goal oriented, but they don't have the money really to back these goals. You know how much
uh,
guys put money on the line to
I
help
think
niggas then start businesses and shit like that? Come on,
I think
man.
it's two stuff for me. Two stuff before you move off this, right? Um, it depends on
Mm,
what the flaw is to that person. Because some guys don't mind eyes, right? But I know that's one of the main things, right? But let's say, for instance,
mm,
I met a plus size woman, right? Like you say, her personality, great, she's great chemistry, sense of humor, all that, right? How successful you think most guys would be, or how much women you think would get turned off if I told a woman I like you, right? Your personality and everything is good, but I want you to lose weight. I think most women would they would actually shame him and go online and post, oh well, you don't like me at my size now, then it's a problem. So it kind of hard. And then if that is high on your list, you can get in a situation where this person might be comfortable in how they are. So you kind of
mm.
forcing them to do something they really don't want to do, and then it can cause tension type of thing. So in a sense, the person have to want it for themselves, but it depends
Agree.
on how high it is on your list too.
Mm. Okay.
I mean, it's an interesting conversation. We gonna have to find a time to drag out because I feel like this has so many layers and so many different aspects that you can sort of paint this conversation from, and it just has it has context that needs to be added in a lot of ways. And I wish there was a lot more people that we could just sort of have jump on so they could sort of share their opinions and give their real world views and this, that, and the third on what's going on and whatnot. But I mean, it is what it is. Because we can see if we can sort of flesh it out and
You could put
see how that
one
plays.
on the screen
Which one?
from Katie at 12:42.
That would have been this one.
Go, and the one right below that.
This one.
So who this broke man was you was in high
Oh my.
school. That sound like he was out of high school. So I would know who this me again. I would know who
Potential.
this man was.
Potential.
We should never fall for potential, ladies, but we do it. It happens.
Yeah, you
Oh
should.
Come on, you really want to know
man.
what that broke ass nigga is?
I would know too. Because
Come on, I hope that wasn't you. I hope that wasn't your high school sweetie.
Yo.
I always I didn't like girls when I was in high school who dated guys out of high school. It's like
Oh, I thought you were going to end right there. I thought you were going to stop right there. I didn't like girls when I was in high school. I was like, oh, wait a minute. Let me.
Cohen, I want you to know I would never judge you. I would never. I want you to. I would never judge you.
I would judge myself.
Yo, Manda, what I tell
I
you,
would never
use
judge you, bro, right?
Manda, use the queen to the segue. Speaking of judging people, right? Manda, here's our next question. Read that, Manda.
Is it okay for a guy to moan during sex? Absolutely. Yes. I want to come slide right here close by my ear, and I just want to say,
What do you
I
guys
want
say?
you to moan for me, baby. If you don't moan, how I can know if you're enjoying it. If you don't moan,
Nah,
now listen,
straight face way. Straight face way.
Yep.
I want you. What?
Quiet.
I want you. You better moan. You better make some noise. I kid you not. Okay, let's be realistic now.
Yo, what's
You
happening
better
here?
moan. You better moan. If you don't moan, I'm gonna have you fake mooning right now. If you're mooning, how
If
you
you're
know?
mooning- Okay.
I don't know if I grip in.
Okay.
I
So
don't know if I get that
let's
walk 3,000.
la,
You know that guys what's
I
out.
the
More for me, baby.
3,000. That's a big model. You sure you everybody
More
got the
for me,
3,000?
baby.
Okay, now Manda, you're the only female here, right? So I need you to go ahead and see if we can sort this out. We got to be responsible with this, right? What would be an acceptable guy moon? What would it sound like?
You want me? Now see, I as a type,
I ain't
you
about
need
to
to get
do
some
it.
guys.
I ain't about to ask going to do it. So
Well,
you basically draw the short straw.
okay,
What
this is
would
what
it
we can
sound?
do.
What's acceptable? What's acceptable?
This is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do, right?
Uh
I just need one guy to come on the live right now and moon. Just one. Just. And if you do it, I can tell you, I wanna. That's a good moon or that's a bad moon. Stop. Go
so
on.
you better have a moon off.
Go on.
I think niggas is cuss more than moon.
You say what?
Can't say yes, moon, baby, moon.
Yes, girl, moon for me, baby.
I think guys will cuss more than moon. Our mooning is cussing too.
Hold on,
Like,
bad
oh,
night
yeah.
with this ah, but this
Yeah,
ah,
moon.
so this ah. There's that ah. Oh, us, we, y'all, what type of?
I don't know if I could answer your question effectively. Epic
What
is
in
like.
the? I'm saying I need to know. I need to don't be moaning like no cat. Nah, I don't need no false zero
That's
in your
what I'm
voice.
saying,
It's the walk.
I need you to
Every-
have like a nice level monotone.
So Moses talking, you do something
Low.
right. Like
Exactly. Do it again, Epic. Let me see. How much? No, no. No. Okay, so guys, that is
me. We need to
an example of what
understand.
not to do. That's an
No,
example
so we need to try all the octaves, the tones. We need to see how
See?
long to carry it out. Help us.
because I know some people be watching this live later.
We need to know. We need to know what's acceptable. Somebody else knows a
Someone needs to come on. Listen, Epic, what you doing right now?
Mm. 650 moon, mate. That's
No.
life. No,
No, the
you in the
moon
toilet.
needs to be. It's just something about the moon. Like it can't be too high. It can't be
Say
too
most
much.
likely breathing hard, like Hold on, Lance. Spot night.
Lance, come on, man. Stop looking at. Come on.
Bro, let me see if I can clear this up. There's some fellas watching this right now, right? And there's be some moments where they can't be who they are as their true person or who they is as an individual. So somebody got to come on and share the knowledge. Somebody got to let us
You know who
how
I
we
know
need
want to
move.
come on? You know one tag Sophie. Someone tag Sophie, man. I know Sophie's coming on the moon.
What
plus
does
today.
us? See, I hate these words. Y'all keep tying together with this us, y'all. They,
Us.
we, our, we. Bad night. That's number one. But let me ask our guests. Go ahead. First and foremost, this is off the gate. Is it acceptable for a guy to be moaning in the first place?
Yes.
I think it should be. I think it
Should
should
be.
be. Nah, there's parameters and boundaries you can't go past. I feel like once you hitting too high of an octave, that means she around the wrong spot or something like that. Like,
Wow.
that's weird.
Now,
It can't be higher than Earth.
let me ask a better question. Let's say you moaning at the right tone. I talking about the right tone, but constantly.
I feel like you
Is
can't.
is there too much of a consistency? Well, like, why not? And you all say
Like
if
for the
that's how
whole
you
2
tell
minutes,
it,
you just mooning.
2 minutes. What happened in the 2
Oh,
minutes?
I don't know how long it is.
Y'all, I see.
For the whole time. I think you should moon for the whole time. Like
Every 7 seconds you get one.
7 seconds may be a little tight too, right? Like
I think let's take
Epic.
away.
What are you like? What are you Come on, only see him wear now because like you ain't in the act. But you'll be listen to me. The next time you count the amount of times you moon. Just
No, I mean like how Epic doing it like every 7 seconds.
yeah.
There have to be some words in that, like
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
something, but just you
Like
But it's
yes. This is like you gotta
This
Who's your
nigga,
daddy?
she say,
Like, you
breathing
gotta
her
do-
ass like he used to breathe in Helga ass. Man, hold on, what's going on in your mind? She talk about Helga Pataki.
yes.
What is it?
Sasha Hey Arnold. I love it.
Man, listen, in the chat right now, yes or no, thumbs up, thumbs down. Is it acceptable for a guy to go ahead and moan when you're
It's
doing
imperative.
the bomb chicken wow wow? We need answers. Somebody,
it is muy importante to
okay,
moon.
it's a moon.
Yes.
Man,
It's
I ain't
not.
lie. I thought me and Cohen thought you was gonna sort this out so we could know what steps to take.
I wish that I could, but it's kind of hard. See, because I want to know where your moan level is. So if you tell me, if you give me an example, because so far you don't do bike sounds, you don't sound like you've been taking a dump.
No,
Like,
man. I was
so
trying to
far
make
right
sure.
now, I hope that you ain't mooning like that.
No, I was trying to go ahead and moan for as a representation of all the fellas who've been ain't nowhere to be with the moon. So I was trying to just have all the ranges covered one time.
Give them an idea.
Yeah, and
The
then go
moon
from
just
there.
needs to be. It just needs to be sexy. Like I saying, like it is important to moon, even if you have a little slight little fake little moon. Like, because how else am I going to? No, that don't not that one. No.
So what if you moan with your face don't move?
You said,
Mm.
like no,
That is like,
no. See, I'm trying to help you and you're not listening.
Okay, last small question
no.
then. Let's see some answers
Okay.
here. Kiki said yes.
Yes, moan for me, baby.
Yes or no? It's a no for me. So you can talk the shit. Whatever. Why did need a more glass?
You know what I can think about that.
Lance
Yo.
ain't us, so
Yeah, but Lance also said he could say, fuck. That's what he said. So he's still living a little
Okay.
moon in there. He didn't even realize he had a little moon.
Okay, last tiny question before we go over there. What if your partner does do everything in the bedroom with their eyes closed? Is that a red flag or not? Everything.
That is-
The minute after they go down on you, eyes closed. They box your eyes closed. Everything eyes closed. Is that a red flag or you okay? And you look down there, seeing what he doing, he eye there closed. He there
I probably just
closed.
get a text. What's going on?
Every so often you peek, but
I'm not gonna lie.
red
I
flag?
feel like it is a bit of a red flag because a part of me is like, why you can't look at me?
That's why. Why you
I would
can't
also
look at
ask
me?
why. Yeah, but like, why you can't like look at me? Like, what's going on? Like, I ugly? Tell me if I ugly, man. You just climbing. Is it good? Like, you should be able to like. I want to at least a little bit of eye contact. You know what I mean?
A little bit.
Like I saw guys just be like, "Oh, look at me when you're doing this." Like, I want that too. I want you to look at me when you're eating it too. Like, you need to be looking. I think it's a red flag if you have your eyes closed the whole time. The whole time. I feel like you're sleeping.
You better not be seeing somebody else.
That's another thing. That's another reason why their eyes probably closed. That's okay.
Oh my God, you deep in Wonderland.
So yes, eyes closed is a red flag. Sex with the light on. We had this conversation before. We could do sex with the light on, but you can't feel no type of way if I say let's turn it off.
Okay. Cohen, what you think? Cohen, is it a red flag? Eye closed on everything? Is it a red flag?
Also, because you can't feel if I tell you turn it off. In my mind, I don't think it'll be to turn off. She wants to play.
Say she punching there thinking about it.
Hey, don't let them get your meditation tonight, girl.
Oh, Lord.
It's the same thing. Open your eye. Both of them. Open your goddamn eye, man. Nigga, last time I see your eye roll back, man. Yo, lads bugging right now. Hilarious.
Eyes be open for real. Nah, they can't stay open. Like you ain't blinking. I ain't. Yeah.
The
You know
whole
what? Someone
time.
who just staring at you like,
Yeah, bro.
look, that's awkward as hell, babe.
You feel like
You want some juice? You want some juice?
I do feel though like okay, like people who say like, do you kiss with your eyes
shit.
open? Kissing with your eyes open, like a little
That's weird, but I mean, it
It's-
depends on
it's
how
a
close you
little
is. If you real close, you shut them. But as you start to get a little distance, you gotta peek. You
I
gotta
just be
peek. 'Cause
kissing with a distance.
if you's the only one with it close, you be like, oh, motherfucker, you got me. She not looking at you and you in there with the damn Leonardo DiCaprio hanging off the Titanic face.
Oh Lord.
You got the
I
eye
think it has to
closed.
be like a
You
happy
peek.
medium.
You know
It
what I'm
has to be a
saying?
happy medium.
Yeah, watch your surroundings, man. You know what's going on. You gotta keep a peek eye. Y'all is
You
the
know
worst.
about it?
Y'all is the
That's
absolute
it.
worst, man. Shout out to everybody inside there. Listen, if y'all ain't share the link yet, please share the link. We still got the conversation going on right now. Now, this is Midnight Mischief. If you accidentally walked in on this conversation, no, we are not from crazy individuals who decided we was going to get crazy. No, this is the one night you get to be crazy. You get to share whatever your opinions are. Tehran is in the building as well, and you get to go ahead and let it
Hey.
happen. Eh? We got the homie Rosano is in here. What you see if you
Yeah,
that
bro.
close. So he gets me my eyes open. But what you dealing with, lads?
Why
Lads
get
is
your
all up on
eyes
the
open,
ground.
babe?
Because real niggas don't blink, but you know.
You gotta get your eyes closed. That's weird.
Yo, we are in the building, yo. This is an interesting conversation we have right now. And speaking of weird,
Oh Lord. You know, for me, say that be going downhill from here.
Yeah, wait,
I promise you we gotta go down there. But Manda, what that say?
Okay. If a date is going terrible midways through, is a guy wrong for making her pay for her part of the bill? Now, when you say terrible, like, what are you really considering terrible?
Let's say y'all meet, y'all go catch a movie or something, and then time to go to dinner, but it's a terrible date, but y'all still sort of going through the motions, but you could tell it's a stink date. Right? The date is stink. It ain't getting away. You done sort of annoyed. She done sort of annoyed. However it is, but you sort of realizing it going downhill. Whether that's something you can't agree with something, or you're looking at it, why you so moody, or why you got to be so negative, or whatever. It's going downhill. If he or she decides to say, by all means, because she invited him out or he invited her out, so look at it from both sides.
That was gonna be my.
If the inviter then decides to say, you know what, here you go. Just pay for whatever you got about, and I ain't got time for this. It that terrible. Is there a point where you could tell that person they need to just pay for whatever they was theirs, and I ain't got time for you?
I kind of feel like, how awkward and weird of a conversation would I be having with you to say, well, I'm really feeling this, so you pay for your hot dog and your nachos, and I can just pay for my soda. Like, I don't know. Like, that's weird. I do also feel like whoever the inviter was, male or female, I feel like they should just cover the bill and just call that one a loss.
So
Because like you invite
what?
me out, whoever invited the person out or arranged the date, I feel like they should just cover the bill and call that one a loss.
Okay, so if you, not to say you, but if a gal invited dude out, right, and she didn't see this dude texting like 3 different gals talking about what he might or possibly do to them later on, and they out to dinner, and they still there, and they out to dinner, she asked them, what's going on, man, who that is, and man, ain't nothing, man, and she see it and be like, your phone ringing again. Okay, well, it looked like whoever that was Candace, she texting you for the third time. This time it look like it's a picture. Wonder what the picture of that is. Ooh.
I'm picturing myself in this situation. I'm just saying,
Should
wait,
she
this
should she still
$20.
cover that? So she's covered that bill? Why you think about it? See how this is playing
Like,
out?
this is tough. This is tough. This is tough. I feel like a part of me would be like, babe, like I may just be like, well, anyways, leave a $20 bill. I don't care what the bill is. I'll just leave maybe a 20. Or I just be like, I would just leave. Period. And you cover the bill.
Precious say pay the bill and charge it to the gift. Mother, I mean you.
Charge
But see,
it to the
context is that the date is going terrible. It isn't that it's a bad date or a not great date. It's a terrible date. It's something that literally make you go, I don't even want to be here, but I don't want to be an ass.
I would just leave, babe. Like I would know if it's going terrible and it's clearly at that point, I would just leave.
In a lot of cases, you either rode in the same car or out together and stuff like that. So to just pick up and leave, like you sure?
Call a friend. No, get pick up. I feel like if a date is going so terrible to the point where like we drove there together, like before I actually get up and walk away from you, like I will be delegating a ride. Like I'll call somebody and be like, hey, I'm on this date right now and it's a bunch of crap. Slide this way for me. I watch a boiled fish fry, tell the gal order the chocolate salad and wait till it almost done. And then walk off like he went. The hell one, oh man.
Wow.
Niggas ain't shit, babe.
Wow. So she's annoyed that she just pay and live.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. That's a tough one.
It's crazy. We possibly had volunteer to leave off, then the month is say Dutch date. I mean, I'm saying, Cohen, what you think? Let's get your opinion on this, Cohen.
That like when you say terrible debate, that have to be so bad
That is
for
a
me to just get
vibe.
up and leave and be like, wait, you take care of your own part. Because
Let me give you a scenario then. Let me give you some scenarios then. You out on a movie date, right? You go before you start, no, not the movie date. You going out to dinner,
The
right?
movie's different because
From
you pay
you,
for everything ahead of time.
Yeah.
well, let's just say you go on the pregame somewhere, right? One of your boys having a house party, but you got dinner plans or whatever. So you pop up to the house party. You get to the house party. She hug two niggas before you even get to your boy. And they see them regular hug. This them tiptoe. I wouldn't. If you pick me up, I raising my leg up type hug, right? She done hug two dudes. Now you in the box. She didn't even introduce you. Hey, I know how you. Nothing. She just y'all just keep moving or whatever the situation is, right? While you going to go hail your boy, you turn around. You can't even find her. She done blazed the nigga who rolling up a joint. She smoking with one of the dudes now, right? So now you about to leave. You saying to yourself, well, I must see some friends she had or whatever the situation is, right? Y'all leave. So y'all jump in the car. First thing inside the car, she said, oh, okay, so where we going? Right? And you saw the tell her where we going. Yo, we probably go to dinner or whatever like that. You to be got me reservation for such and such. She hit you with the, and she going on the phone. So she ain't even excited about where you gonna go catch. She
You better drop that guy.
jump in the phone, right? You just
We ain't going nowhere after that.
Drop it.
see. I giving you the I giving you the context, so she already saw the plan and tainting your manhood. Cause she done gone there and put questionable behavior in front of you without a man. Then she ain't even giving you the kudos for where you about to go. Then you hit the dinner place. And when you in there, she done start ordering big off the menu. You need your ego boosted because you done feel it a little bit off because you ain't even get that type of when she bonks up on you. Now she ordering off the appetizer meal, like that was a part of the plan. You didn't say she either get an appetizer or dessert. You gonna lay on one side of this seesaw. You either get an appetizer or you get dessert. You better make your choices now. And it just goes terrible, right? Do you make a pay and say, you know what, screw this way? I ain't got time for this. I'm not condoning and catering to your needs at this point in time. Or do you say, let me man up and still pay for what you know ain't gonna never be another anything?
Bruh, there's a skit. When you were saying this, there's a skit that came to mind, right? Where I guess the woman was eating a lot, right? So she went to the bathroom, and when she came back, the guy brought the bill. And he gave the guy was there. He gave the waiter the card to pay. Came back and say it got declined, and she looking at him like, "Nigga, you bring me out and you don't got no money." He said, "Man, try it again." Declined again. So she looking at him like, "So what you can do?" Say, "Mom, that's your card." I took your card out your purse. Your card declined twice. I guess used the broke one.
Wow.
How he get his card out of purse?
She going to the bathroom, must he leave her purse on?
Oh my gosh, who does that way?
Wow.
Oh my goodness. And this is what us females have to deal with on a daily basis. Niggas see this shit.
Wow.
Y'all niggas see this shit. I tell you, this day in the pool is a suspect. One big stupid thing is suspect.
One big stupid thing is suspect.
If she acting like that way before, we ain't going to dinner no more. But worst case scenario, we still end up there. I probably would still end up paying, to be honest, because that's just not really me. But
yeah,
bro, you won't see me no more, and my boys can over that too. Be honest.
Oh my goodness,
babe. Being honest, like they can over that experience too. So
wow.
You don't want them to get catchy.
That's crazy.
Women is talk. If a nigga go on a day like that, women can talk with him. So I feel like they will band together and talk about that. So I was telling my boys and they them.
That's deep. That's deep, yo. My goodness. Listen, this is the Midnight Mischief Hour, yo. Like I said, we don't want to drag the time out too much because we know y'all got work in the morning on the people job that y'all still ain't gonna do no work on, but we gotta be a little bit responsible for the idea of what we got going on. And these conversations, like I say, are for you guys. And if you ain't shared the link yet, please do so. And if you're watching this after the fact, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, whatever this is, share the link again. Tag some people, go ahead and hit the DM and let us know some of your crazy questions you want us to share. You dig? And speaking of share.
You dig? Oh Lord.
What Amanda, we can come to you first, right? What do you think would be the pros and the cons of an arranged relationship? Arranged. So this person you get put with, you gotta stay with them. Give me the pros first. I want to add the pros. What's the pros of being in a relationship where you are in an arranged?
I can go first. Okay, let me see.
The pros. It's a new adventure.
I rather thinking the same thing. I can't think of much pros, to be honest with you. I think I would definitely would say it's a new experience for sure. Man, let me start with the cons, man.
Pro and con it then. Pro and con
I
it.
can't, I can't, I honestly can't think of much pros to that. Honestly, meeting
Wait, before
someone for
you
the
say the
first
pros and the
time and
cons,
then
this is all of 1 second, man. This is a long
go ahead.
comment, so let's do this. I've been on a movie day before and saved my lunch money for me and this gal. Date was bad, and Shorty was in the phone and didn't pay no mind. After the movie, yeah, Shorty is she gone. How about I take another lap around the mall and see Shorty girl in the movie with another dude? Mother flip. Wow. Boy, I know that still
Yeah.
hurt. That still hurt. I know you get a certain what the sick trauma.
Oh Lord.
Emotional damage.
I feel like I gotta invite you to the movies now. I don't know what's going on. Like, your PTSD going to the movies. I would have PTSD going to the movies.
I had a
Emotional
similar situation
damage.
like that before happened to me. Not
Mother
exactly.
Say it
sick.
again.
I had a similar situation with the movie is, but it
Man, tell
wasn't
your story,
exactly like
man.
that.
Tell
Right.
your story. Tell your
There
story.
was a friend of mine that I had a huge crush on. Also, junior high up in the high school, right? But she lived in the States.
Mhm.
Now, how
Oh.
we got cool, she is my god sister is her god sister, right? So that's
That's a lot of
basically how
god
it is.
sisters.
So now my god sister's like, you know what? Oh, when I want to go to the movies, and one of my boys was dating my god sister at the time. So I said, you know what? If so and so come in, I'll come. She said, yeah, she actually in town or whatever, so we going. I show up there, me and my boy then buy the ticket, waiting on them now. So I see the two girls come in. And then trailing them, I see this tall, bright nigga coming in too. What the hell going on? Y'all remember Benjamin Button?
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know how fucking long that damn movie is? Especially when you gotta sit by yourself.
Yeah, that movie long.
Girl invited. She invited another nigga to the damn movie.
Oh.
And it's like,
Wow.
and she tell me, oh, well, I didn't. How the hell you don't know? She asked you for a reason, but you think I just here for my help? Why the fuck I can be fifth wheel? Girl, I'm live. Bro.
Oh.
Wow. That's
You okay?
wow.
Bro.
Yeah, but I feel like you need a virtual hug or something. Like,
I think I need to be giving out like fusion tickets right now for everybody that
What is
experienced these traumatic things. Like, are y'all okay?
That's deep.
I don't think I've ever. I don't think I've ever had like that type of experience. Oh.
Wow. Yeah, that's
I'm so sorry that happened to you.
Why look at it but now and laugh? Because we
So, yeah,
still
that's-
be very close friends now, you know. But it's like
You'll never let that
we
go.
can't even be cool no more. But life.
It is like.
Ron said, bro, you okay? You said, I'm like, that was a whole mood. But yeah, Manda, back to you though. What you think of? Would you think can that work? Would you think it's a pro or con? Is it positive? Is it negative? Is a what? Is it this? Is it that? What if somebody said they can send you someone from Paris or France or Egypt or whatever? You just gotta be with the person.
Okay, I have pros.
Oh,
Okay.
Auckland.
So pros, I would say, Auckland. You had me at. I was gonna ask some pros, so you say Auckland. What the hell on Auckland? Okay. Not only a new experience, I guess, entertaining the thought of actually maybe falling in love. Like I've been watching Love Is Blind, and
Some of them ain't
it's
that
kind of
good.
like it is really good. It is really good.
I hate the whole concept of that show, but
The concept is a little weird. It's different,
yeah.
but it is an experience. So, like I said, that's sort of like meeting somebody, not knowing where it's gonna go, and like the potential of it being amazing is there. So I'm gonna take that sort of thought process and call that a pro. If they do live in France, of course, we'd move to France. Duh. Cons for sure. I would say maybe not knowing where they stand overall financially or in terms of the type of person they are, their personality, like things that are just kind of scary or whatever. I don't know. I feel like that's all I have. I want to think about something else. Let go one answer. I keep thinking. Let me pass the buck. Because I have thoughts in my head, but I shouldn't clear them out. So go on. Go on, my turn.
This last question? Ooh, go ahead, tell it. Go ahead, don't go ahead.
This the last one or doesn't?
No. This is the last one. We got one more.
I wouldn't want to arrange marriage because it's like all my choice gone. I don't know this woman, you know, like Then what I can do if I really find like, okay, let's say I'm really compatible with the person, right? My
Yeah.
parents basing it off of, oh, she come from a good family and this and that. How much children no
Mhm.
rebellion? Like they might not be anything like their parents or anything like that, you know. So and on top of that, I may not be attracted to her. So what I can do then?
Right.
You know, that way I don't want that. I don't want that. Let me go through my trials and tribulations and choose who I want.
I think what I will say would be a pro is like I've been saying it all night. Like I say, I honestly feel like the dating pool is just trash. So when you get into an arranged marriage, like no matter who that person is or whatever, you kind of have to bear through their pros and cons as an individual, but you also don't have to stress or worry about dating and dealing with nobody else or ever being lonely or anything like that. I think, if that makes sense.
I think I get what you mean. It's a
Yeah.
tough situation. I saw it today.
It
They
is.
posed me on one of them questions where this lady was sort of talking to this interviewer or whatever. They have some show. I can't remember what it was. I should have downloaded the video so we could have sort of react to the video. But it was this
Mhm.
lady who they after like 5 weeks of being married to this guy, she wanted a divorce. So they was like, oh, well, after 5 weeks, like you didn't even let it sort of play out or whatever. So they had some kind of show where they just arrange these people and you meet them for the first time and you go down the aisle and stuff like that. COVID internet must have been a little funky, but the whole idea was that you
Going to work.
literally just meeting somebody or whatever the situation is. I mean, I guess there's some pros. I mean, I guess you sort of go on an adventure and just trust the fact that you two are gonna just take that plunge and whoever it is, you're just gonna go with it. But the con is the odds of that person being someone that you sort of told yourself that's what you're attracted to or want. That's the scary part that you're gonna walk into that and be blind on that idea. So
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Even Tehran say the dating pool trashy bad.
Bad, bad.
Dating pool trashy. Everybody just picky. Ooh, ooh,
No love. Dating pool trash. You gave me two options. Picky or trash,
ooh.
trash. Trash.
Wowzers.
It's trash.
Wowzers. I'm saying. Speaking of trash though,
Oh Lord.
crowd, I need y'all to answer this ASAP. You dig? Monday coming to you. Ain't nobody here to help you. Well, go with this dip, the left of it leg right now, trying to get his data back
Cohen,
up.
come back.
Monday, here's the question.
Okay.
Now you can ask it personally if you want, but or whatever. You meet somebody and they
I'm
are
trying not to.
amazing. They are amazing. Personality bomb. Share the same kind of ideals. Open to listening when it don't even make no sense, but that's
Oh my
your thing. So
God.
they want to be a part of it. They don't
Mhm.
even they don't overexert in no form of fashion. They just cool with it. They never drunk, they never loud, they never pissed off. They even when they bothered and upset, they still sexy with it. Worrying about your needs based on the idea of what it is that you want, not what he think it should be. All
Mhm.
these things, right? I talk about the guy got it together. Ambition is on point. He's making moves. His network is solid. He
He's
got an
amazing.
adult
Okay.
net, but he got both genitals.
Why the hell your what does have to be so weird? Oh my gosh, babe.
He got a boom boom and a pee pee. That nigga got both.
If if nobody could know, if like
What you
it's
mean nobody could know?
if it's just me and him and nobody else know, I in there like somewhere. I in
I
there.
feel like you when this
I
person got a small meat. What's the catch?
if only me can. I mean,
No, that's a full-fledged vagina he have down there, like a full-blown, get wet the whole night, like a pum pum down in this boy boxes, but a dingling on the top.
man, y'all don't judge me, man. I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind.
Why, fellas? Are y'all
I don't
taking
want to
this?
say why.
You can
I
imagine
don't
you were with your
know.
gal, she got on a fitted dress and you walking around and whatever, and she catches your eye and y'all flirting and she dancing with Meg Thee Stallion or something, and she raise up and all you see is the food.
No, man, you
Look,
can
she
tuck
got
it. You can tuck it.
look at she teeth with a broomstick.
It's different
Tuck
if
it.
I feel like if it's a guy, and they have this woman and she like top tier, like 110% everything you want, but she has both parts, and it's probably a little bit different because people are gonna like see it, and if she don't know how to like tuck it properly, like stuff like that or whatever, then. But if it's a female, if it's a girl with a guy, I feel like it's okay. Yeah.
Crowd, we gotta
To
go.
be that amazing and just have that one little negative thing, small thing.
Small
Cohen, when
thing.
you hear this question, you could choke.
I think he done heard it, yo. Cohen,
Heard yet?
you ready to hear it?
Cohen, if you hear when you hear this question, you could watch. Go
Cohen,
ahead.
let's walk down this dark road. Anybody that looking at the comments do Cohen, you
The
met this
dark,
lady, right?
dark road.
This lady is the truth. I talking about the fact that whatever football team she used to like before, she now like the one you like because she is following your lead. Your masculinity is a priority of hers. You know what else is a priority of hers? Looking good for you. I talk about this gal who know what your likes are, your needs are, and she's finished your sentences because she know they are rooted in righteousness. This gal fits the description of somebody who ain't going to sleep till she makes sure you good. She ain't doing nothing out the ordinary. She is the type who's walked the tightrope of, well, I just want to make sure he okay. Pie, the whole nine. Got the right head on her shoulders, and she just want everything to move forward. She will not let you fail because that means y'all fail. But she done see herself with y'all as one. But she got both genitals.
Oh fuck that.
Is that you? I tell you.
That is.
Cohen.
I ain't even got to think about that.
Bro, so
Think about that.
you
Cohen, really? Cohen,
Really?
she amazing.
She ain't
Cohen,
no
she
thing. That ain't a
Bro.
no,
Bro.
that's not considered that guy.
bro, she's a
Having
grower,
both
not a show.
genitals.
She's a grower, not a shower.
Cohen, she doesn't got to use to wipe on you, babe. What happened, dog? Don't carry all of that.
What'll piss him off, right? Is when he try to turn her on and she don't get wet, she get hot. Keep me mad as shit.
I need at least.
You try to warm the wife and duck the boy at the same time.
There's too much man. I'll pass. Cat, come on now, man. Yo, like I say, it's hard out here in these streets, man. You got everything you want.
You try to rub the wife and duck the boy at the same time.
We really denying ourselves everything we want just because they have two parts. Come on now, guys.
And everything.
Kiki say you got a whole reproductive system.
If I'm being honest, I would like that too because then he could carry the baby instead of me. Like,
Your boyfriend got a
Ross say
womb.
I'm out.
Your boyfriend got a womb. Bro, what did
That was
that say? It's a
unfair.
no. Butter sick. So she calling the police.
Epic words.
The rise of my picture on point, yo. Yo, my on the fly bitch is amazing. Y'all don't judge me, but my spontaneity is impeccable. So you gotta go. Yo, Lance is a clown. I said, I gotta tell you now, Fox is gonna say hell no. Say no hesitation. Yo, listen here. This is Midnight Mischief. But first of all, before we even start the transition, Eddie, Cole, what's the no for? Clear it up for us. We was laughing and stuff, but we wasn't sure what the transition
With the no for.
I was saying. I think it no diggling sword.
Cohen, right? What if it was two female parts? Would that still creep you out?
She got two boom boom?
Yeah.
That's a good question. I'm just saying. Where the second one is?
That's the
On a
brightest.
forehead.
On a forehead? On a forehead?
No, I'm joking. No, let's just say it's like one on top of the other.
One on top, one on bottom?
Ain't a knob.
Ain't a knob?
Yeah, one on top of the other.
I gotta
So?
think of everything else too. That's no, bro. Because man, when our time with a man,
Cohen, she is literally everything. 2 periods. You can't what? Whatever time in the month is come different on each vagina.
that's even worse. That's less said.
No.
Buying the product.
No. When the bottom vagina on, the top vagina straight, you can just go on.
What the sick?
That's
This gal is being productive.
But Cohen, she literally has everything you want and need. We really passing it up for something she have no control over.
Yes, I am.
Oh my gosh, guys.
I am proud of that. Like I
That's
don't
deep.
even wait whatsoever.
We'll never find the one as amazing as her babe.
I will be content. I good.
Just for God put on this earth for you, babe. Sure.
Boy,
Wow.
doesn't boy, I ain't doesn't shit.
Eric, I don't know where you pull these questions from, but you need to
Bah,
stop.
if my man had two
My man
doggies,
has to go again, and now I have to continue.
But right? I can say over this, right?
Can't
Y'all
relate
know
this.
they have some guys online who using women and
Who's
trying
using
to
what?
they using women's pictures and trying to see if they can actually sneak that in. Right? So
Say it again. They're using women's pictures for what?
like I'll give you
Oh,
an example,
shit.
right? I used to be a part of a network marketing company. So we had to reach out to people to share information and all that, right?
Two doggies, bro?
Bro.
Eric, what you talking?
Now don't mind. So this person, this good-looking girl, actually asked me and everything. So I scroll her timeline, like different things that she may have interest in. All right. So after I saw that, I was like, you know what? Good afternoon, how you doing, or whatever.
Oh,
And
shucks.
she just kicked attitude like. Obviously, there's a stereotype between like guys sliding girls DM, right? So I just, you know what? I ain't trying to hit on you. I just scrolled in your timeline and I know this, like this and that or whatever. So I wanted to share what I do with you. Then I noticed a black circle come up. I didn't know Facebook had like this midnight version of Messenger or like where it is what they call it, self-destruct. The message is self-destruct. I didn't know they had that. So this person hit me up on there. It's like, so
disappear.
who wants it? I was like, what the hell is this? I was going to talk to you on the next thing, and then I noticed the message is deleting. Then the person's like, but so I'm a guy, right? I say, babe, whatever you do behind closed, I ain't getting in that. I don't care about that. I come to share whatever it is. I come to share to it. And nigga was like, no, you won't understand it. Like, you want your dick sucked? I said, you know what? Have a nice day, son. Right. From that day forward, I stopped. Once you look a certain way, you gotta be a nigga. I ain't even in and out of it. So I don't trust them at all, bro. I don't trust them at all.
So you couldn't tell?
No, because they were using a woman's picture, like an
You
actual woman.
You couldn't tell her the
fake account.
photo. Okay.
It was a guy behind the scenes. So basically, what they were doing,
Okay, I
they hit a
understand.
guy, right? Try to meet up with them, and then once you, I guess, hoping the nigga already that turn on, he ain't gonna notice. I'm like, what type of guy should be talking to, right? Like, this don't make no sense. But obviously, it's working because he keep doing it.
Oh, he ain't gonna notice,
bro. Bro, that's bad.
Wow.
Bro.
Bad.
A lot of undercover guys out there. That's why.
Yep.
And it's fine. I mean,
sick.
I personally ain't had a judge or whatever.
Bro. That girl on my flashes.
Cool. I feel like you just. I feel like you just been through so much traumatic things in your life. I feel like I need to buy you a cookie or something. A movie experience, a guy hitting on you. Like, what else?
That's great. Yo, I remember that. All my hair hurting,
Say it again.
I still hear this guy talking about double doggy.
I say I want my wine.
You still on that?
I almost dead just now, bro.
You sure, man? I got you.
Yo.
You okay, Epic?
I trying to, but they almost called.
I want to comment on the double doggy thing, but I just can leave that alone.
But you know how hard that is to hide too hard on as a high schooler. You in high school trying to hide too hard on? No, but that's trauma, but no, just you gotta have a big belt, but.
Y'all used to have in school?
First of all, I need you to respect a nigga's them talent, because you got to. Yeah, man, you talking about from grade what? What's a good age? Grade 6? No?
Grade 6?
I know, I guessing at this point. I just try to hope these fellas can jump in the chat and share their knowledge on what this fellas play with. It is what it is, though. Yo, listen, y'all watching Midnight Mischief right now. And Monday nights, like I say, y'all got a new home where y'all come and watch Mischievous Manda. Y'all truly epic for reals. And you get to come, share your opinions, jump on. We have a good time. Some of the questions may be left field. Sometimes we go straight down the line like some straight shooters that we are. But you have an opportunity to share your opinions, your ideas, your ideals, and whatever else you got on your mind via DM, or if you know us personally, send them Jabad Boys out, all right? Whatever is going on in your mind, let us go ahead and share those topics, conversations, questions, and all of the above. Now, next week, we should be going into episode 5? That's 5, yeah? 5? Yeah. I got some tricks up my sleeve for 5. I got some tricks up my sleeve for 5. Did you? I got some tricks I must leave for 5. So 5 we can get a little funky with that. All right, same time, same place, Monday nights, midnight. Make sure that you don't party too hard on the weekend so you can be on time to link up with us. So we're gonna get our last thoughts on everything that went on today. Fox, do you think we was a little bit too far left, or do you think we was kosher? Was our uneducated opinions was it kosher tonight? We should.
I wasn't expecting the questions. Some of them had a little tense, but
You get the grit up a little bit.
right. In my defense, I have done against other persons. But, like just thinking about stuff. Wait, on my ass, it's clinch. It was like, like, I don't know. Like, I know.
You was in here for one of the questions. I don't know if you was here. Yeah, we was talking about this fact of the twins. You heard the twins question?
No, I remember none but no twins. But you want me?
Let's just say there was a couple or whatever the situation is, right? Or well, I could ask you. You could probably answer it, I guess, or whatever. You dating a girl now. Y'all have been going together for a couple of years. Let's say between 4 and 5 years or whatever the situation is. She said she got something to tell you. She tell you early in the dating stages she didn't take the relationship serious. So she actually let her twin smash you one of them nights that you thought it was her. It wasn't her. It was a twin. Because she was like, man, you need to try some of this. Would you be mad?
And the twin was a girl?
Yeah, the twin is a girl. Yeah. I can come on. You think I can switch it up and be like that? The twin got testicles.
Talking about double. Anyway.
Would you be upset? Did she hand you off to her sister to test the wife?
No.
Nope.
Of course you wouldn't.
No.
No guy would be.
No.
You wouldn't, of course.
Oh, wow.
But like, so you wouldn't be. You said it like 3 years later, like 3 y'all in a relationship for 3 years. You wouldn't feel deceived or like, oh, this lying hoe, or like none of that. You wouldn't.
He can play like he mad. He go ha ha ha.
But it'll be like, well, I believe you. And then if they actually come on and say, well, shit, that was in the past. Nah, I gotta do nothing but that.
I agree. Yeah.
That's the same sister you go. That's the same sister you go moan with him.
Epic, I really hope that this ain't your moon bay. This is not a good moon bay. I really hope that ain't your moon bay.
He be moaning like he be giving subtle acceptances. Every event now y'all can hear me on the mic.
With the twin situation, the twin never asked to do nothing again.
That was the second half of the question, right? On the flip side, what if the person who got deceived say, because you deceived me, you owe me being able to do it again one more time?
That is such a shitty reason.
It's a pretty shitty reason.
Definitely is. That's not a good reason at all.
Think you just want to fuck again. That is. Because it's like, if we do spend on ox again, it's like, so it wasn't enjoyable then.
No, but see, that's the thing. Some people got weird fantasies, so you may tell yourself, well, I ain't never been with 2 twins before, but you didn't realize it was, so you don't get the mental pleasure of knowing that you did it. You just got a whole idea of it happened. You know what I'm saying? That's almost like getting bit from something. You'd be like, I didn't even know I got bit from that. But you're sitting there like, well, I would at least have known if I had suffered from it. I know I can say that's what I lived through. But with the twins, you want to be able to say, hey, yeah, I did that. You know what I'm saying? So the overall idea is to own that mental space to say, here's my memory of this crazy experience. So I'm guessing, I hope that's selling it enough to, you know.
You might as well don't tell me, because then I could be asking about the twin. You ready? Intrigue me?
Wow.
Because if you tell me now, it's like, so you okay with that? That didn't bother you? All right, so is this coming over?
We could do it again. Yeah, we could do it again. I agree.
So
that's deep. Listen, Manda, how you feeling about tonight? How you feeling about tonight's questions, Manda? How you felt about the whole run of things?
I think people need to know that we are going to be upping the mischievousness of these conversations. I feel like we said earlier, like we are adults engaging in adult-like conversations, and we're going to continue to engage in these adult-like conversations. And I implore and I encourage you guys, any question, there are no questions that are off limits. Please ask your questions. We'll be giving our honest opinions. Uneducated as they may be, we'll be giving them regardless.
I got something to ask you, Manda, and I want a short answer because it's going to be for next week, okay?
Okay.
Short answer. If a nigga go into town Boom, ba-dum, boom, brogadum, boom, boom, ba-dum, ba-dum, boom, boom, ba-boom, ba-boom.
What are y'all doing?
Brogadum, boom, right?
What's
Epic won't sound like music.
That's the sound, eh? That's the cheeks clapping.
Mother sick. But he's smashing, he trashing the vibe up, right? What's the approach? I what? I can't even get it out.
Take your time.
Should he or should he not tell her where he's about to put that ending?
He should definitely tell her.
Why?
Coming out, boy.
How are you supposed to present that conversation? How are you supposed to say, but you want me to? Should I just?
Y'all don't ask during sex. No, like y'all don't say. You want this?
I'm saying though, what's the? That's what you're saying.
What?
Where you want this? Where you want this? About this a freak. And with that said, ladies and gentlemen, we will get the rest of this conversation next week. We will get the rest of this conversation next week. The question gonna be, skeet well.
Oh, y'all, I thought.
I try to do some show up in the Shakespeare voice. Well, shall thou skeeteth?
Where should I skeet it?
Well, shall thou skeeteth?
Listen to me.
Oh shit. Oh, yo, we out, yo. Listen, it's late. It's getting there right now. I know y'all got work in the morning on the people of job, but y'all ain't gonna do no work on, so I gotta make sure y'all at least get there on time. It's yours truly, Epic for Reals. We got Mischievous Manda here, and shout out to Cohen for being our special guest for popping on tonight and loving himself with the crazy questions, even though some of them was from left field and outer space. Next week, same time, same place. Y'all know how this thing plays. Oh, let me go ahead and give y'all your last glass of that mischievousness before we slip up on out of here, you dig? So, true story. Next week, same time, same place, people. Keep it mischievous.
Bye.
Good night.
Good night.
But a couple of good too now. But imagine drinking or getting drunk and ending up on a shitty date.